Let's talk about managing files and resources within a Sakai project or course site. The Resources folder is the content storage hub of your site. This is where you're going to want to upload and host all files that you want your users to access within your site. By default, the top-level folder is going to be called the name of your Sakai site. You can create multiple folders and upload multiple files into your Site Resources folder. To get started, select the Actions drop-down menu, and you can see that you have the ability to upload files, create folders, web links, and a variety of other actions. For the most part, users are looking to create folders and then upload files into those folders. Let's begin by creating some folders. I'm going to click Create Folders and type the name of the folder that I'd like to create. To create this folder, you're going to click Create Folders Now. And there you see I have my new folder. Maybe I want to create another folder. I'm going to give it another name. And you can see if I'd like to create multiple folders at once, I could click Add Another Folder and even make a third here. When I'm done creating my folders, I click Create Folders Now, and you will see the list of folders I've created here under the name of my site. Okay. Now I have a Word document that I'd like to place in one of these folders. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to click Actions, Upload Files. You can either drag and drop a file here, or you can click on this button and browse for a Word document that you would like to add. Next, you click Open, and you'll see that your file is added to the folder. When you're done, click Continue, and you'll see that your folder now has a little plus sign on it indicating that you're able to open it and see the files inside of it. And here you'll see the file that I added to my Module 1 folder. Now let's say I'd like to add a web link to this Module 1 folder. I can click Actions, Add Web Links, and then type the URL of the web link that I'd like to add. Next, you type the name for the web link, and click Add Web Links Now. You will see that the web link is now inside of my Module 1 folder. When adding files to a resources folder, you are not limited by file type. You can add any type of file. However, you should know that we discourage you from adding large video files directly to this area. Instead, we encourage you to add videos to our media site server. I want to draw your attention to the All Site Files link in the top left-hand corner. Here you can search for files inside of your Sakai site. This is especially useful once you have a number of files in your site. If you're unsure of where you place those files, it will tell you where those files are located and bring you directly to that file once you start typing the name of your file. Consider this as you're naming files in Sakai. Make sure that you're naming them things that are memorable and that let you know what year or what module the file is from. Now let's say that I have a file here that I'd like to move to a different module. I'd like to move this Sakai picture to Module 2. you can click Actions and then Move. Next, you can choose the module that you'd like to move the file to and click Paste. Now you can see that I have moved my file from Module 1 to Module 2. Note that you can see that it's inside Module 2 because Module 2 is above the name of the file. Maybe I'd actually like a copy of this file in multiple places. Instead of choosing Move from the Actions menu, you can choose Copy. Next, click the Paste button and you can paste the file into another module. Now you can see that there are two copies of the file, one below the Module 1 folder and one below the Module 2 folder titles. At this point, I've decided I have this file in two places. I'd like to delete one. So I'm going to click the checkbox to the left of the file. I go to Actions and I click Move to Trash. Then I click Remove. And it's no longer in my Module 2 folder. A note about your trash. Any content that you delete from your Resources folder will be available in this Trash tab. If you want to completely, permanently purge it from your site, go to the trash area, click the checkbox to the left of its name, and click on Remove, and this will remove it from your trash area. If you'd like to restore a file from your trash area, that's also possible. Click the checkbox to the left of the file and click Restore. Next, click Cancel to leave your trash area, and you will see that the file that I previously deleted is now restored to the module that I deleted it from. So, if you accidentally delete something that you didn't mean to, you can always restore it by going to find it in your trash area, which again is just to the right of the Site Resources tab in your Resources area of Sakai. This brings me to quotas. All Sakai sites have a 1 GB quota, and it is possible to max that out. Note that anything in your trash also counts towards the overall site quota, so you probably want to keep your trash fairly empty. Sometimes when you're working on a folder, you don't want your students to be able to see the folder yet because you're still getting it in order. If you'd like to hide a folder from student view, you can click the checkbox to the left of the folder and then click Hide. Next, click Hide again, and you'll see that while you still have access to this folder, Sakai is letting you know that students can't see it. When you're ready to make the folder available to students, click the checkbox to the left of the folder and click Show. Click Show again, and now you'll see that it looks like this, blue with no I next to it, which means that students can see the folder.